The city, linking vigorous waters of the Black Sea with land, with not words but deeds. The dazzling land starting from Ünye and ending at Gülyalı, with the longest coastline of Black Sea where sea and land meet and become Black Sea, Ordu. Ordu, a natural harbor where inimitable harmony of green and blue is revealed with all its delicacy. Ordu having more than 20 kinds of orchid on its lands. Ordu, with its lush green plateaus, its examples of traditional wooden architecture, its hospitable people, original eating culture, and marvelous coastline, is a charming Black Sea city. A city which hosts its guests not only with its blue sea, but its plateaus and a wealth of oxygen. If you want to watch the whole city as a wonder of nature, when you come to Ordu, we highly recommend you to go to Boztepe. You can find the opportunity to watch limitless beauties of the city by paragliding. When you come to Ordu, which produces the most hazelnuts in the world, you should definitely buy hazelnut and hazelnut products. Just hazelnut products? Ordu also produces the most honey in Turkey. Please do not forget to buy honey. The accommodation station of the Black Sea with its boutique hotels and star hotels. Ordu bears the traces of a vast historical reservoir of Anatolia. According to the Hittite tablets, Ordu was the country of Gashgayis and under the hegemony of Hittites. After Hittites, firstly Phrygians and then Cimmerians dominated the region. The Kurul Castle presents a hill seeing Ordu is witnessing history. In order to see archaeological sites, you can climb the hill and go to castle by watching a unique landscape. Yoros City Forest, 13 kilometers away from the city center, is waiting for you with its view terraces and wonderful natural landscape. Ordu is one of the cities bringing history to the present with cultural and art activities. It is possible to meet all representatives of many art at side streets of Ordu, which is a province where the first village newspaper was published and its theatre tradition more than a century. Kotyora, Bozukkale, with its present name, known as the first site of establishment of Ordu, is the place where Xenophon made his famous speech. Eskipazar, the second site of establishment, is known to be established by Hacı Emiroğulları Principality. While wandering around historical houses in the quarter known as Taşbaşı in Ordu, you will fall under the spell of Taşbaşı Culture Center, which was a church once upon a time. When you come to Ordu, you should visit Paşaoğlu Palace, known as Ethnography Museum and shown as the best example of civil architecture of the 19th century. The Osman Pasha water tank with fountain, which was built by Osman Pasha, governor of Trabzon, who was essentially from Ordu in 1842, restored in 1997 in accordance with the original form. You can visit Aziziye Mosque, Atik Ibrahim Pasha Mosque, one of the oldest mosques of Ordu, Hamidiye Mosque, and Eski Pazar Mosque, whose window lids and original wood door are at Ankara Ethnography Museum, and by this way you can travel throughout history. Ordu isn't only referred to with its natural beauties, but also with education recently. The city makes a strong impression with its new but substantially developed university. Ordu also attracts attention with its unique kitchen bearing every color of the Black Sea tastes. When you throw yourself to an Ordu kitchen after you get hungry with the effect of plenty of oxygen, you will sink into city's special meals, especially seafoods. There are many dishes made from the vegetables such as red beet, corn, pumpkin. Some of them are red beet soup, enveloped red beet, cold beet with rice, corn soup, cornbread, pumpkin pudding, roasted termit, which is mushroom, roasted melican, roasted galdirik, sakarca omelette, oven-baked pumpkin in syrup, and dry filo pie. Meanwhile, please do not forget Ordu toast. While talking about a city in the Black Sea, we shouldn't forget fish for sure. It is possible to find every kind of fish, every time, fresh. While you taste delicious fishes of the Black Sea at your table, please set a separate place for anchovy. You will commit roasted anchovy, steamed anchovy, fried corn-breaded anchovies, içli tava, to your memory. Energetic and lively mood of people from Ordu is expressed with the spirit in their folk dance and meeting dance. Production of music instruments such as kemança, baglama, which is an instrument with 3 double strings, and clarinet, which are important elements of music culture, is still maintained by local artisans. Akkuş is one of the highest districts of Ordu, with its fresh air, oxygen-rich forests, and cold spring waters. Name of the district conquered by Fatih Sultan Mehmet Han in the 15th century was used as Karakuş for many years. However, this name was changed into Akkuş in due course, as district center and its village preserves their naturalness. Everywhere in Akkuş can be traveled on touristic purpose. The district has full characteristics of the Black Sea with its mountains, hills, plains, forests, streams, traditions, and customs. You must taste Akkuş white beans when you come to Akkuş. Argin tableland is another important center in the district. Argin tableland, 1,340 meters high from sea level, is completely surrounded with hornbeam forests. You can also visit picnic sites such as Küçük Kertil and Dumantepe in the region. Mesudiye, another district placed in the south of Ordu, is one of the oldest districts of Ordu. Mesudiye is one of the main worth-seeing centers of Ordu in terms of both history and tablelands. You should see the houses and town of Yeşilce and travel Kızılağaç, Beyağaç, Kıyıyurt, Çukuralan, and Zile tablelands and towns of Yeşilce and Topçam. You can do morning walks accompanied with fresh air of Keyfalan tableland. After you travel tablelands, we recommend you to also visit Mesudiye Plateaus Castle, Yukarı Gökçe Castle, and Kaleköy Castle. Kaleköy was the capital of Hacı Emiroğulları Principality once. Recently renovated Mesudiye Church Culture Center is waiting for its visitors. Green, blue, and the color of history, Fatsa. The Pearl of the Black Sea. Bolaman Castle is the first place coming to mind when talking about historical structures. Castle consists of two departments. One is interior and the other is exterior part. Interior castle is situated in the west edge. Ashlar stone is used for high walls. A wooden residence built in interior castle in the 18th century attracts attention. This building, known as Haznedaroğlu residence, is built on interior castle with double oriel windows. You must eat Bolaman pide, flatbread, when you go to Bolaman. You should see Bolaman Yenipazar Mosque. In the Lucky District, in terms of underground sources, Sarmaşık thermal waters in town of Ilıca are famous with their healing water. It is known that this water is good for rheumatism, backache, and kidney disorders. Jingit, rock tombs, and Gaga Lake are worth seeing places in the district. Village of Kabakdağ is the only village having ecotourism with its organic products and original architecture. You can go swimming in Çamlık and Dolunay beaches. Perşembe is another district situated in coastline of Ordu. This district is popular with its natural beaches such as Caka, Beyazkum, and Efirli. Economy of Perşembe is based on mostly seafoods, as it is situated on the coastline. You must visit fishing ports and eat fresh fish when you go to Perşembe. And don't forget to eat halva with walnut after fish. This district, where you can find every kind of pickle, is the right address for the ones wishing to taste local flavors. Yason Church and Yason Cape are another color and historical value of the district. The haunt of Argonauts, where Golden Fur myth takes place. The only peninsula where sunrise and sunset can be watched from sea in the region. You must see Hoynat Bird Paradise, where the endemic kind of European shags lives.
Kız ablana söyleme gezdiğimiz yerleri. Kız ablana söyle.
Gölköy is one of the green districts of Ordu. It is famous with the blue of the lakes it is named. Kokurdant Canyon charms the visitors with its water flowing into darkness. Ulugöl Natural Park is one of the most beautiful lakes of the Black Sea with its picnic sites, walking tracks, Abant alası fishes, and landscape. We recommend you to see the historical building inside of Konaklar. Gölköy Castle greets its visitors on a point seeing the region. Gülyalı is the closest district to Ordu city center. The old name of this nice district, situated in the east of center, was Abulhayır. Residents of the district, situated by the sea and between the greens, make their living from hazelnut agriculture and fishery. You can enjoy the sea and coast and eat your fish in Gülyalı Beach accompanied with seagulls. Moreover, Gülyalı has an airport which connects Ordu to each region of Turkey and to the world. You can visit the historical arched bridge in the village of Kestane. Ünye, where the first tourism movement started, is one of the leading districts of Ordu with its rich forests, nice streams, unique beaches and deep blue sea. Ünye Castle, having 2,500 years history, greets you as a living witness of history. You can observe Ottoman architecture at Kadılar Yokuşu. You can go on a historical journey between the wooden and stone houses with big courtyards. Saray Mosque, situated in the center, is a Selçuk building and is still being used. The tomb of Sheikh Yunus at Kiraztepe is worth seeing. Yas Konağı Cavern, 4 kilometers away from Ünye, is waiting for its visitors. Ünye is also very favorable for sea tourism. Natural beaches such as Uzunkum, Çınarsuyu, Feneraltı, İnciraltı are only some of them. Asarkaya City Forest, Çakırtepe and Çamlık are some of the worth-seeing picnic areas. Moreover, the only place to ride horse in the Black Sea is Ünye Riding Center. And palace walls are the only remainder from old palace built on the city walls by the sea. Monumental trees of Ünye stand out against the changing time with the power they get from their roots. Ünye gave the most beautiful samples of stone masonry and stonework, and some of them have survived until today. Ünye stone has been intensely used since the 19th century, and it's preferred not only in Ünye and its environs, but also across Turkey. Here is Ünye. You should stop here.
Gidiyorum Ordu'dan, gelir diye bekleme. Şu ordunun pınarı, soğuk olur suları. Çok hoşuma gidiyor.
The district took the name of Gürgentepe after development of this region known as Hanyani. Many agricultural activities are carried out in the district, especially hazelnut agriculture. While you are wandering around different mausoleums in Dikenlice village, you will hear folk songs of this region. You can have the opportunity to observe and learn the rich culture of our region during Güvenç Abdal festivals. Famous traveler Evliya Çelebi mentions Perşembe Tableland and Perşembe Fair in district of Aybastı in his travel book, which is Seyahatname in Turkish. Perşembe Tableland displays the dance of the lake and the waters hunting for a way for them. It is a natural wonder with its meanders. While going down Perşembe Tableland, you can have a very good time with your family in Toygar Kabaktepe City Forest. Uzundere Waterfalls, Çiseli Waterfall and Tomb of Emir Kümbet are other touristic values in the district. İkizce is named as such because the brook passing along the district divides down the middle, and it is known that the first name of this nice district was Valiliği. It is also known, according to historical knowledge, that Lala Pasha, one of Ottoman viziers, resided in this region. There are many tulip patterns in ornamentations of Valiliği Mosque, situated in the city center. We also recommend you to visit historical area known as Kiriş Bridge. Gençağ Castle and Gin Mill should also be seen. The vicinity of Camas is an old residential area of Ordu. It is known that history of Camas dates back to the 3rd century BC. The district is also known with its spectacular monuments. Gelin Kayası is one of them. Hisarbey Palace, Kestane Yokuşu Waterfall, Kaşdere Waterfall are ideal places to visit and rest. Important streams of the district are Çavuşbaşı, Akkoy, Kestane Yokuşu, and Kışlacık Brooks. As it is situated on a hill and there is a slight plainness on the hill, it is called Kabadüz. The most important touristic place is Çambaşı tableland in this nice district. Kabadüz has recently become a popular place for tableland organizations. If you visit Kabadüz, don't forget to buy local and organic products produced in Çambaşı tableland and to stay at wooden hotels. Moreover, with its newly built winter sports and skiing center, Çambaşı is the only place to ski in the eastern Black Sea region. Çatalpınar is one of the districts of Ordu which is identified with hazelnut. Kiwi, walnut and wharf apple, which are assumed to have a bigger place in economy over time, are produced in the district, as well as hazelnut agriculture and greenhouse cultivation is gaining speed. As the climate is convenient, the district becomes center of attraction. Kıllık Kayası and Akkoyu antique settlement are natural and historical beauties in the region, as well as Göllerkoyu Castle, which is Lake Village Castle. Vegetation of this small district is forest, where continental climate of the Black Sea is observed. Barley, wheat and beans are grown in small quantities in the district, while main agricultural products are hazelnut, potato and corn. Animal breeding and beekeeping has developed in recent years. The tomb, built on the name of Sid Abdal, who led the way to Turkization of the region in 14th century, is situated here. Korgan, one of the oldest districts of Ordu, was governed by Persians through long ages. This small district was occupied by Seljuk Empire in the period of Kılıç Arslan II. Hazelnut is the main agricultural product as the other districts. When you come to Korgan, it will be wrong if you don't climb to tableland. You can have fresh air and watch unique landscapes in tablelands. Korgan is the most important point of the region in sector of milk and milk products. You must buy milk products when you come to Korgan. Ulubey, which mostly immigrates to other cities, livens up in summers when residents turn back to district. The history of the district dates back to the Ottoman state. It is generally rumored that it gained its name in that time. Hazelnut, which is a symbol of Ordu, is also the main source of living in Ulubey. Sayacabaşı Picnic Area, Ohtamış Waterfall and Kukaya Canyon are some of the places worth seeing. Çaybaşı is one of the districts identified with tablelands. This district is cut out for a touristic travel. It is one of precious places where you will feel that oxygen passes through your veins and mixes with your blood. Çaybaşı, Kazankaya and Kapılı waterfalls have natural trails. Çaybaşı is an exactly undiscovered tourism center with a value added by Porsuk Hill. Historical and holy wooden İçeribükü Yeni Cuma Mosque and Tekkeköy Mosque, built without using a nail, and Hazire are the most beautiful original samples of wooden mosques. It would be wrong not to mention district of Kumru while talking about tablelands. Kumru is exactly a tableland region with Düzova and Ericek tablelands. You must join the tableland festivals because the biggest soil wrestling matches, if Kırkpınar is set aside, are held here. Uyghur House is waiting for its visitors, where you can witness the life of Uyghur Turks with Poskiden waterfall and picnic area. And caverns stand against you as a part of antique culture. Patlaksu Cavern and Kurudere Cavern are among these caverns. When you see Ordu, the pearl of the Black Sea, nature's gift to humanity, warm and sincere coastal city, you will commit with passion. You will want to come again when you are charmed by natural beauties and the smell of the sea carried by the wind blowing gently around every street and corner. And you can take gorgeous snapshots in the awe-inspiring nature of Ordu. You will not want to leave behind the city where green and blue cuddle. Its air, its water are all beautiful. Benign land and warm people of oxygen country Ordu will invite you again and again. And you will be one of the persons falling under Ordu's spell. The city not to be passed, but to stay at, Ordu.